Okay. All right. Welcome, everybody. I just wanted to take this opportunity to have us hear straight from the horse's mouth. We're going to be talking to Joel Saucedo, who is the CEO of Adplotter. And out of all the companies that he could not only use his lead generation service and the whole software and everything miraculous about it, but he's also seen drank the Kool-Aid, so to speak, or the coffee, and has thought, like, this is a great opportunity. So not only are we part of his program, but also he's become part of the company. And so there's just so much exciting to be able to share about melting and working with the two together, that I just thought this would be a great opportunity to hear it, like I said, straight from the horse's mouth. So Joel, I'm going to let you take it away.
Okay, thanks, Brenda. Well, I'm here at Adplotter headquarters in San Antonio, and like Brenda said, we work with leaders in the network marketing industry and a few corporate leaders. And it's been since 2006 that I actually got involved in a company and started building. But I think that Valentis has a great system. Not only they got a great product, but it's sizzle, it's exciting. But they have a really good internet system, driven system that meshes well with what we do at Adplotter in marketing. So I put a lot more time into this than I put into anything else. Really, with all of the different technologies that I've been working with over the last, 12 years, everything has just come to light here. And it's like a light bulb just went on. And we're finding so many ways to apply the technology we have and processes to the build out of Valentis. And we're just getting started. There's so much going on. It's like we just all got here and everybody's excited. And yeah, we've been on the leaderboard and all that. And I say we because I don't attribute things to me. It's a team effort. If it wasn't for my programmers here or just Ron and Brenda, all of the help that people put in, we couldn't be there. So the leaderboard is not me, it's everybody. But we brought in probably well over 150 people into the program. And we're in a position now where we're going back and we're getting all of the people that have come in with us. Most of them are internet marketing driven people. And we're starting to plug in all the different systems that we have with each individual. Because what can be successful for one person in internet marketing can be successful for hundreds or thousands if you apply the same systems and principles to those. There's nothing that's truly going to build your business that's automated. You can drive people to your program and to your capture pages, but if you don't have that sense of community and that really the relationship aspect of internet, you're not going to have it. And I learned something a long time ago in the industry when I was 22 years old, and that was the 3 letters: expose, involve, and upgrade. You expose people to an opportunity, to products. We do that through automation, through internet, through traffic, and there's so many ways to do that. We can't give away those secrets on this webinar. But the second thing is you involve. And the way you involve them is you make them feel like they're part of a community. Back in the day, like Amway days, people would go to a meeting or they would go to a social gathering. Well, nowadays we do that online, of course. So with the private groups, it's wonderful because you can make people feel like they're part of a community. A lot of people out there, they're lonely. They're in the internet land, and they might be in North Dakota right now where it's freezing, but they can feel like they're in Florida by being part of a group where it's warm. So that aspect of it with this system, it's very exciting, and it's something, quite frankly, that I hadn't even been a part of because I've been out of this industry so long, been working with people in the industry, but I'm back. And so now that I see all these things that are out there, I'm finding ways to automate and to create processes where the average person can do that. They can have that. So it's very exciting. Then the fan page aspect of it, I've seen so much outreach to friends and family, the warm market, than I've ever seen in my life in this business. The hardest thing to do in this business in the past was to get people to write down the names of people they have. Well, in today's world, they're all right there with thumbnails, with pictures of them on Facebook. So if you give them something that's comfortable for them to invite their friends to, you're going to win. You're going to get into that address book, and they're not going to be embarrassed to do it. So that I've already seen, and we're going to improve upon that. There's so many ideas that are coming about from this. Then the sampling, the free sampling systems, which I've heard people say, well, I don't believe in free samples. Neither do I. There's nothing free in this world. So when I talk about a free sampling system, 35% of the people that are going through our test pages for a free sample are enrolling as a pre-enrollee in Valentis, okay? And then from there, we can't rely on Valentis's drip program. It's awesome, but there's other things that we're doing in between, the secret sauce, if you will, that's going to drive these upgrades, and not only upgrades, but make them feel like, hey, I could do this. I could set up a fan page, that 4-minute video. I could do that. And if they can't, we have people that will help them. So it's a whole lot. This is a fire hose of information right now. And I want everybody to know that's part of my organization that has come in, and we've had a lot of people come in. Don't feel like you're behind. We're all here. Okay, everybody's here. We're getting everything established right now. And once we do, and this will happen in the next 10 days, you all will be on a path to success, okay? You're gonna be on a path to success with retail, with having traffic come to your website and buying product through the company, which is very important. This isn't a money game, okay? I like this program because they got a great online retail presence. So we have a program that's gonna drive retail sales to you, and through all the people through rotation. We actually completed that today. Ron and Brenda were here today, and in a very unique way. But then we're going to, we have a way of getting those customers involved in the Valentis, in the weight loss groups, but then taking them to the next level of becoming exposed to the business opportunity, but in a very non-invasive way. So all of those things are in the works. And then we have other plans of bringing people straight into the business opportunity, introducing them. We've worked on things for the last 2 weeks, and trust me, I have a system now. Some of the most qualified leads you'll ever be able to talk to. And for our organization, we're not here to make money on selling leads. I'm not selling leads. Our goal is to take every person who's come in and been committed to this program, especially people, my resellers of Adplotter. I feel like we have something that's just tremendous now that we can really multiply earnings on from multiple programs. But because we have this system now, I can truly help a lot of people, no matter what level you're at. You don't have to be a salesperson. You don't have to be on these things. I don't even like being on these things. I kind of look like I have to stand up. I kind of look like my shirt screens. But I don't like these things. I hate them. But I'll do it for my team. And I will tell you, you don't have to do this. All you're going to have to do is care for the people who come in who are your customers, okay? Treat them as if they came to your door and they were guests at your house. And if you do that, you'll be successful. We are going to drive those people there. And along the way, you're going to pick up, and you're going to get, some of you all have never had one sale in network marketing. Nobody's ever gone to your website and bought something. You don't even know how that feels. You're going to feel that here. And when you do, you're going to say, wow, I got one sale. I got a sale. I'm saying, yeah, you sure did. How'd that happen? I'm saying, I don't know. I mean, I know, but you're going to feel that. And then the next thing you know, your confidence is going to go up. You're going to say, I got one sale. I could get 2. I could get 5. I could get 10. And it's baby steps. Okay. It's baby steps. And I promise when you taste that success, that first check, you're going to be hooked. And you're going to realize it's not about money. It's so exciting. It's about people. And it's people like Brenda here, who on a Friday evening, she's taken the time to do this, to share this with everybody. But anyway, Brenda, you told me 10 minutes. I probably talked for 20. So you need to stop that. I need a teleprompter. I
know, right? Well, this is the thing. It's very, very exciting. And we know that. And we know, for those of us who have been involved with it, like in the last month, we're seeing all the changes. Things keep happening. Like, we're having to stay on top of it. So for those of you who feel like you've just joined and you're like behind, you're not. You're actually haven't been through the learning curve that most of us have been through. And I mean, and no complaints. It's exciting because now that Joel is part of Valentis, it just gives us the opportunity for him to understand exactly what needs to happen for all of us, which again, I mean, what a win-win. So, you know, we're going to be giving you these videos on a fairly regular basis so that you can understand how to utilize the system. And what I'm saying is, what do I do once I get that lead in my email? What do I do once watch the first video that we have with Ron that talked about that. Here's Joelle giving you some information on why you should be excited if you're not. And if you need a reminder to be excited, here it is, because it's very exciting. For myself, who probably knows enough to be dangerous, this is exciting to know what's possible without me having to attend a lot of physically networking meetings or anything like that. So we don't want to make this too long, but it's exciting. And we just wanted to tell you that. And it's exciting to be with the company, to be at the right place at the right time, but to also be utilizing a tool to be at the right place at the right time with the tool as well. So it's all very exciting.
I feel like I left one last thing hanging.
Okay, there you go.
You know, and that's how my mind works. And it's Friday and it's 6:30. So, you know, I'm pretty much kind of getting to the end here. But, you know, I talked about expose, involve. The next thing's involve. We talked about that. In the social groups and everybody giving a like. It's like a pat on the back. It's like welcome. And I've done this several times in the private group. Had people come in as a pre-enrollee, and then I friend them on Facebook. I put them into the private group and I say, hey, such and such is on board with us, you know, welcome. And they get those likes, and then they come back. And when they come back and they say, well, thank you, you know they're it. It's sort of like, you know, you invite them to the potluck dinner. They don't have to bring any food. I love the brownies you left yesterday, by the way. Oh my God. But see, you got off track. But
I know.
Invite them to the, I'm sorry, edit that out. You invite them to the potluck dinner, right? So they come to the potluck dinner and they don't have to bring any food, okay? But next time they come, they got to bring something, right? And that's called the upgrade. They got to upgrade, and they got to make a commitment to be a part. Otherwise, it could be a customer. We need customers too. But hey, this is about, we're building a community of people who want to learn how to build a business in this industry. And with technology and all of this, I'm confident that anybody can do it, no matter where you're from, who you are, what kind of money you make. You can be successful in this industry. So, and I'm excited, Brenda. I got technology that, oh my God, we figured something out today that. I'm just so excited because it's literally going to take everybody who's come into this program, and it's going to give them all a way to have passive traffic and sales to their business, no matter what they're doing. And you know, Brenda was here when the epiphany hit, and we tested it. So.
And that's the other Brenda. There's two Brenda. So he's talking about Brenda Forehand. So, so we're going to be ending the video. But what I want to say is that, again, like anything, the system only works if you work it. And we want to be able to give you the tips and the support for that to happen for everyone. So, again, thanks for watching the video.
Thank you for doing this, for setting this format up, because we got to slow down sometimes and we got to share what's in our minds and what we're doing every day. And you're the one who said, look, you guys have to get this on tape. And although I don't like being on camera, I'm kind of embarrassed. I'm just excited, and it doesn't matter. So
right.
So,
right. And that's that's how we grow, is getting out of our comfort zone. So here's the first step. All right. So thank you, Joelle.
Thank you, Brenda.